time there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Illinois' offense will have the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys go to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Finds his man. It's Clement. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way, potential bye in the college football playoff. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Ducks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. A little screen to the running back. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Illinois!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that ball.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oregon's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football and climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide. And
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moore to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's low. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the 2nd level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. Look out, he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Got his man down the middle.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind.
Caught near the sticks. It's Clement. Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Good jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback will keep it. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his hand down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the...
Catch and stride inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. Moving away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Marshall was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Chad Pennington used to deliver in his days there in Huntington. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass on second down. Hines is back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Illinois lining up quickly. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Dixon. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The corners are walked up tight. To the air on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Finds his target down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Illinois now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Moore to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly. He's got it at the 15.
thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick strike complete. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half.
Number 24, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Moore will throw. Slithers into space. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Quarterback making checks. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Still on his feet. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down with a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Moore to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Oregon 42, Illinois 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They're testing the right side here. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback, and you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
They thought that... The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Moore will throw. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's slow. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. This is a design run. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Turning it on. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. Might be changing the route. The Ducks are marching down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. on fourth down. They're taking to the air. He's got it. First down and more. And the Ducks get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Now he's going to break the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point.
Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Lots of running room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Ducks have moved it inside the 20. Try to get it to the edge. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Opening play of the drive from the 39. On the option. Now the pitch. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. Now facing a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. One more play to pad the stats. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today. And man,